Let's start the year right with an unboxing. Happy New Year, everyone! I hope everyone had an amazing New Year celebration. I am starting the year right by going through the backlog of figures I have. So I am wearing my Uniqlo Demon Slayer shirt, and if my background isn't a dead giveaway of what we're going to be unboxing today, we're going to be unboxing Demon Slayer figures. So let's start with the first one. We have here a 1/8 scale figure of Nezuko by Kotobukiya. And here is the front of the box. There's a window. Other side is a window with some text in Japanese. The other side is a photo of the figure. The back side is just another window, as well as the top and some more information at the bottom. So I got this pretty cheap off of Yahoo Japan Auctions. I got this for 4,500 yen, which I think was such a great deal. It did not come with the bonus faceplate though, which I'm okay with because I think this is a battle pose and it does not need that, kawaii face. So here is the giant blister. Demon Slayer is one of those shows where there's like a lot of figures of the characters and sometimes I just get overwhelmed and I don't know which one to get. Then I saw this and I was like, oh, it's pretty cheap. Let me put a bet on it. And luckily I won. Alright, there we go. Alright, here is Nezuko. She looks pretty big. Like, it says she's a 1/8, but she looks really, really good. Okay, let's take off these. How do I remove this? Okay. Oh. Does her head come off? I guess it should. Okay. Let's put her head over here. Alright. And let's pop the head back on. Alright. I don't understand what the base is about. Like, what is this base? But I guess most of the ARTFX line would have the same bases for a series, like the Jujutsu Kaisen ones. They have like a similar blob effect base. So I guess all of the Demon Slayer ones have this. Even her fingernails are painted pink. Alright, so first impressions, she is really, really big. Like, for 1/8, I think she's on the bigger side. I did not expect her to be this big, but I am loving that she is this big. The details are pretty nice. This is my first Nezuko scale, and I only have like a bootleg to have bases of Nezuko figure, and it's of course like a big improvement with the scale figure. The details on this figure are pretty good. I love the pose. I think it's exactly how Nezuko would be in her battle mode or attack phase. So yeah, I love the movement in the this brown jacket, whatever. I don't know what it's called. I love the movement in the hair. It's pretty good, like how they have this hair moving. So yeah, I really like it. The transition from the black to this dark orange is pretty good. Yeah, overall a very solid figure, especially for the price that I paid for it. On to the next figure. Of course, if I got Nezuko, how could I not get a figure of her brother, Tanjirou. This is a 1/8 scale figure of Tanjirou by Aniplex. Now, this figure is one of my first mistakes in using Buyee. I'll tell you what happened with it a little later on. So here is the front. There's a window. The top also has a window. The side has a Demon Slayer logo. The other side has some Japanese kanji, which I do not understand and cannot read. And here is the back with some information. So let's get to opening this. So I'll tell you what happened with this figure. So I was searching through Buyee and I saw Aniplex Tanjirou, and I didn't like the Kotobukiya Tanjirou, so I opted for the Aniplex one. And I saw the pose and was like, oh, it's pretty cool. And so I put a bid on it. I think I put a bid on it for around like 8,000 yen or close to that amount. Can't remember. But so I put a bid on it, and then like every time I put a bid on a figure on Yahoo Japan Auctions, I would try to then search for photos of it or like unboxings of it, just to, get an idea of what I was getting. So my mistake was I did not, before placing the bid, I did not check on the figure first. I thought it already came with the dragon, the water dragon effect. And I didn't know that this figure had a standard and a deluxe version, and what I put my bid on was the standard edition. So at that point I was trying to cancel the bid, but I guess you're not allowed to cancel the bid. And then what I did was, so I won it, and then I said, okay, so I'm not gonna pay for it. I'll just wait till the seller cancels my bid. If I don't pay it in the next 48 hours, maybe they'll cancel the bid. And the bid was not canceled. And what Buyee does is, if you have an outstanding payment, they don't allow you to ship any other packages that you have. So even though I paid for like 5 items, I'm not allowed to ship them out as long as I have an outstanding payment for a bid I won. So I was pretty upset because I felt that was kind of unfair that they don't allow you to ship items you've already paid for. But I was like, I don't want to lose like the other items I had, and I think like one item that I had already was reaching the free storage limit, so I had to ship it out or it'll get discarded. So I gave in and I paid for this figure. I guess the only positive with this is I checked, and the price that I paid for is still lower than the retail price of the standard edition. So I guess, at least I did not overpay for an item. So here is the sword. The handle has some texture to it. Next is the figure. Okay, nothing else in the box, no blister. So here is Tanjirou. It's pretty heavy. And here is the base. It's pretty boring. It's just a black base. So let's put it on the base. There is a hole on one foot and one peg on the base. Oh, there we go. This way, I guess. So here is Tanjirou, and let's talk about scaling, because these are both 1/8, but obviously Nezuko is so much bigger than the Tanjirou figure. Yeah, they do match, but again, I didn't want to get the Kotobukiya Tanjirou just because I don't like the face and the pose is kind of meh. I also did not want to get the Nezuko Aniplex just because why is she sitting on the box and not doing anything? She should be in a dial pose like all the other figures in the line. I do like the figure. I did see like a review of this and it said like that the face looks very price figure-y. I don't think it does. It's also not the best Tanjirou face, but I don't think it looks like a price figure. I mean, I don't know now if faces on Aniplex figures are always not the best because like the Riddle Rose Hearts I unboxed last year also did not have like a good face, but everything else on the figure was pretty good. So I hope that's not a thing with Aniplex figures, that they kind of don't have good faces. But I do love the pose. I think this is a very Tanjiro pose. I love the movement in his haori. And yeah, I love the folds and creases on his pants and the shading that they did. Pretty good. The only problem that I have with it, it's not up to scale with Nezuko. And as you may expect or not, I got chibi figures to kind of display these with. I did not get the Nendoroids. I'm not a fan of the Demon Slayer Nendoroids. I don't know why they don't appeal to me as much. So I got the Ichiban Kuji Chokonogo figures of Nezuko and Tanjiro. So this is the first time I saw them in this like twin pack. Because nowadays I think they come in like separate like blind boxes. So yeah. So this is the first Nezuko and Tanjiro Chokonogo figures. There are others. They're like ones where Tanjiro's happy. There's like a sleeping Nezuko also one. The most recent ones are from the Demon Train movie. Unfortunately, these ones were not like overpriced. So here is Tanjiro. And here is Nezuko. So these are pretty cute. I think these are my favorite kind of chibi prize figures. Mostly they are very affordable and they look like doll versions of the characters and they sit on their own. They don't need like another stand to go along with them. And that's a wrap on today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please hit the like button and let me know in the comments, did I make a mistake in getting any of these figures? Do you think I should have gotten better figures for Tanjiro and Nezuko? Let me know your suggestions in the comments, and feel free to share the video if you think someone else would enjoy it. And please do consider subscribing, as I have a lot more unboxings to catch up to. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye!